Hi guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And I think I had a good day today. It was a real chill day. And I feel free. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I know I came to y'all the other day and I was just kind of like, just talking about the process of letting go some things, but I like to let things happen and then sit with it and then come back and I constantly just check in with myself. So, but today I feel like really free. Like today, I went and did my homework, some homework for my therapeutic musician course I'm taking, and so I had to read this book. Let me see if I can find it. I had to read this book called Body, Mind, and Music by Lori Riley. And I like this book because it really just gives you the basics. It's a really good book for all musicians, I think, because even though in the beginning it kind of gives you things that as a experienced musician you're like, I already know this stuff, but then I like that she gives a deeper introspection on why it's important for musicians to have great musicianship, but then in turn talk about how to take care of yourself as a musician, how to take care of others in your musicianship, and in turn, what does this mean in the big picture? Like, she goes into quantum physics at the end, and how we use our energy in life, and how it's important that we set intention with everything we do. So basically in this book, I kind of got caught on to what it means to have like quantum physics, like the quantum shift. Like, I feel like I've been going through something like a transition, and I've been getting a lot of messages, especially like watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, when people are talking about like the quantum shift. And basically what I read in the book, which I thought was really interesting. Do y'all want me to read it to y'all? Anyway, basically what I got out of that is that nothing really exists. Everything exists on such a micro level and a macro level to where everything could be an illusion. And this is what you need to know if you are going to be somebody that wants to be an alchemist. I'm trying to learn how to be an alchemist because really I just think that alchemy is just perception shifting. I think that's just like mental perception shifting. When you change your belief systems about yourself, about the world, about just minor things, it creates a bigger ripple effect into your reality. So I'm going into this new era of learning that I can create my own life, and using not even little small things, but finding information that is not really taught to us. It's been really cool because then you get to shape your own reality because you have information. I love to tell people to always be open-minded to the information that you're given. And we always think that we have to get information from a professional or get information from a scholar or information from just somebody, if you go into an institution. But you can learn from anything, anywhere, at any time. Like, your education is free. Especially now since we do have the internet, like, you can learn practically anything. The only thing that's keeping you away from being a professional is a piece of paper. And that's what I really learned from college, because a lot of courses that I took in college and in grad school, like my alma mater had better classes than when I went to grad school. And I think people just tend to, institutions is weird because they choose what you're going to learn. And I usually when I was in college and in grad school, I decided to take other classes outside of my curriculum because I know as a musician, you need to learn business. You need to learn how to establish yourself as a product and a business. So I took business classes. You need to take communication classes. You need to take dance classes to being raw, and I think being in the classical space, especially as a Black person, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, especially as a Black person, I don't know about any other culture, I just know as being a Black woman, that we have to work 10 times harder to even be accepted into the lower spaces. And once I realized that, and I realized I'm out here living a real life, like the people that I sat up here and was toiling my mind over, stressed over, like these people are not even, they're not even gonna be on the level that I want to be on. Mind you, I'm not getting paid. Like, I'm getting paid, but I'm not getting paid enough to establish myself in these, establish myself in the real world with that money. So, like, again, I told y'all, I'm thinking different, I'm moving different. And listen, this shows me, this book, is just a part of, like, it's just, it's just a tool. Like, it's a resource that opened my mind when I was able to sit down and get done with the opera and actually just read and not be like, oh, I gotta do this for homework. Like, I just read. I really enjoyed this book. It opened my mind to not just how I can be as a musician, but how can I move through life? Like, how can I find myself or challenge myself to take better care of myself, not just as a musician, but as a person. But knowing now I'm taking my craft seriously, and I'm taking my craft as priority, right? And I'm also using my craft and not just a way to entertain and to tap dance and dance monkey dance. It's very much like, oh, I get to use my voice to actually heal people and use my voice to give people a speck of light, of hope, especially when they're going through a dark time. So I don't know where God is leading me, but I guess we're here now. So yeah, like I did want to talk about the new changes in I won't say new changes. I think this is just where the direction of my channel is going. We're no longer talking about work anymore. Like, well, I'm not gonna say work because my whole life is gonna be my work, but it's gonna be life first. It's gonna be lifestyle. And I have been dealing with depression. So when it comes to my depression, my hygiene and my self-care goes first. I'm not really caring about my body. I feed my body the wrong things. I'm not exercising or anything like that. But sometimes I have to sit in that, and then I come out of it. Like, now the sun's out, I'm in a dress, I got my earrings on, I got some lip gloss on. I did my hair a little bit because I'm thinking about going with locks, but I wanted to try like the mini twist to see how I would like it, and I think I do like it a little bit. So I may keep it in for a week or two, see how I like it, and if I like it, I'm going to keep it in and let it grow. But if I don't like it, I can take them out and then redo it, or I'll go get a professional to do it. But I really want to make more connection with my hair, so I may end up really doing my locks, because my mom did her locks. My sister, I think she did her own locks. I think my cousin, I won't say that. I won't say, I don't think but my family had a history of wearing locks. So I think it's my time now. I had my hair cut for years, and I was wearing my fro, but my fro isn't, she's not a fro type hair. Like, my hair wants to lock, because you even see now, like, I have to go through and cut her, because even just the slightest, like, they just get together and they just don't want to go. Like, I'm like, my hair wants to lock so bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock my hair. I think my hair is coarse enough, it's long enough where I can put them into like mini styles. And I really don't like how it looks out, so I'm probably gonna wear a lot of like updos and stuff like that until I can kind of get back into what I want to do. But I wanted them to be kind of like relatively small, because I know my hair is really thick. So when I start taking a shower and it does start budding, it's gonna be thick and pretty. I just already see it. So I'm gonna be doing that, because I feel like my hair is gonna be real cute. But I do want to get back into exercising this week. I don't know if I will be able to do that, because tomorrow I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But I do want to start off next week, like putting my health first. Like, I made some soup this week, some tomato soup, and I've been eating off that all week. And I tried to limit my like intake of fast food this week. I'm really trying to get that up. I don't really like eating fast food, one, because it's just not a pleasurable experience anymore. It's the food is nasty. Like, I don't know, like my body is just kind of like McDonald's, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A. I've never been a fan of Chick-fil-A. I'm a fan of their mac and cheese though. But everybody else, oh, Chick-fil-A. girl, no ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am, I'm not paying $20 for a chicken sandwich. You can keep that, right? If I'm gonna pay $20, I'm sitting my ass down somewhere and having a drink, okay? Like, we're not one of those. So, like that being said, but I do want to, like, we gonna get into it, because this year is a whole quantum shift, baby. Like, God is moving me higher. I'm not pressed. And it's so weird. Like, and I hate that I have to say this, but I'm not worried about my money. Like, I'm really just like, man, I'm following my purpose. Like, I'm getting into doors that are like crazy. Like, I'm really having an internship at a hospital. Mind you, I always wanted to work at a hospital, but I'm not the kind of girly that likes to touch other people's bodily fluids. I'm very cringy. I don't like, I'm very squeamish. I wish I wasn't, but I still wanted to care for people. So having this as an avenue is really cool, because then I get to be like, oh, I got access to a hospital? Ooh, that is really cool. So I think I'm reliving a really dope ass life, and I'm letting go of the things and the people that made it not so dope, you know, because these are smaller people, you know, these people are settled into what they're gonna do, and I'm not ready to settle yet. I'm ready to ask for more and ask for bigger and go for more and go for bigger. Now I want to take y'all with me. Y'all are coming with me. Like, I want my story and my journey to empower people who don't feel like they're ready to do anything. I want y'all to realize, like, you're always ready. You just got to be there. You know what I'm saying? You're always ready. But sometimes you're not ready because you're not prepared. Get prepared. Be ready. Okay? Get prepared so you can stay ready. Okay? But take your time. Like, this year is about me preparing myself as well. I'm still going to be in opera. Like, I'm still do some opera things. I'm going to audition places and do performing, but I want to take some time out to really, like, just zero in on my skills and zero in and improve my voice a little bit more. Like, it's like I'm almost there, but I've been on a detour. I really have. I've been on a detour because I was trying to look for validation and chase a check. So I put my voice in a lot of harm's way. Luckily, she grew, because she's a queen. She's a phoenix rising. I put her through some bullshit, and she's still coming out on top. So all we're going to work on now is learning how to sing in the head voice, focus and strengthen my top, which won't be hard because I already have a strong top. It just needs to be solidified with a little bit more registrational work, and really just removing a lot of tension that I've used to create my lower notes, my chest notes, like, you know, my chest voice and stuff like that, because my tongue is depressed. So we're gonna have to do a lot of tongue work, but we're also gonna have to dive a little bit deeper into my support. I can support now, but I think it's just air stuff. So I want to do that because I would love to do the Met next year, because that would be my last year to actually do the Met audition. So I'm probably going to do that, and then I'm going to be auditioning by the end of the year towards in next year. So I'm really just taking a step back and really just learning music, finding my feet again, and also just focusing on the stuff I want to do for myself, which is make my own music. I already told you guys about that. So I start something really special next month, which in turn means I really have to start preparing myself for it this month. So basically, I'm learning to become my own artist, not just classically, but I am also going to be making my own music on the side. Not even on the side, it's going to be my main project, but I'm going to be making my own music. I've already have some stuff ready, cooking. I got some stuff ready and cooking, but I got to go through a whole process. And I have a friend that's gonna help me. I'm so excited. And yeah, I got some performances I want to do as myself, and I just want to get into my body a little bit more, and I want to get into performing a little bit more, and not in such a traditional straight place. It's somewhere where I feel comfortable to express my originality, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to stretch myself a little bit more this year and learn to be inside of myself, because I let so many people professionally, personally, romantically take advantage of me in a way where I never felt like I had to, I never felt like it was important for me to literally just do what I want to fucking do and just be like, you know what, it is what it is. I still do that anyway, but I never set that as my intention. I think that's just more of a reaction when I was just like, okay, I'm about to do what I'm about to do. But now it's just, no, this is my life. This is what I want to do for me. Whatever y'all got going on over there, y'all have fun. Because I'm about to have fun. This is life. So yeah, I will see y'all in a minute. This went longer than I thought it would be, but it is what it is. Shit, fuck it. Anyway, love y'all. Bye.